So my student visa for Korea was expiring, but I wasn't quite ready to leave Korea, so I decided to leave Korea for a long weekend to get a 3-month tourist visa. And that's how I ended up in the closest foreign city you can fly to from Korea, Fukuoka, Japan. Immediately upon landing, we found this festival while trying to get to our hotel. It was all strictly in Japanese, so we had no idea what the whole thing was about, but we did get to enjoy some dancing and music, as well as some street food. Since tonkatsu is very popular in Korea, I wanted to try it in Japan as well, but at least in this place, it is a lunch food, meaning that I couldn't get it and had to find something else from the fully Japanese menu. I ended up with what I think is chicken intestines and had a bad time. Second place was much better, mainly because there was a Korean menu as well as a Japanese one. No English, but then I didn't see any non-Korean tourists the whole weekend except for us, so I can't be too upset. The second day was the only full day we had in Fukuoka, so we had to squeeze in as much as we could. First things first, we went to this nearby garden to relax and take in the Japanese nature. This garden was actually built by a merchant in the Meiji era, and later the tea house was reconstructed where you can now experience a tea ceremony. Of course, there was also a koi carper pond and a waterfall to enjoy. I would also like to quickly mention this huge butterfly we came across while strolling through the gardens. Very close by, we went to the Sumiyoshi Shrine. The Sumiyoshi Shrine is one of the biggest Shinto shrines in Fukuoka, built in 1623. There was a ceremony going on inside at the time, so we didn't feel comfortable filming there, especially when we saw the no filming sign. So we just filmed outside. I did manage to film my outfit of the day there. I wore this red crop top, these colorful striped shorts, and white, comfortable sneakers. After all this strenuous activity, we had to have a coffee break, and then we went to our next spot. The afternoon was spent shopping in Canal City, this huge shopping mall. When we walked around, we found this Totoro store, and I just had to visit. We also came across a K-pop store because of course we did. Every 30 minutes there is a fountain show, and we also lucked into a long performance of a Japanese singing and dancing crew. From the looks of the meet and greet line afterwards, they seem to be at least somewhat famous, but I'm not entirely sure who they are. As you might know, Fukuoka is known for its ramen, so we could not leave without trying it. We went to one of the restaurants in the ramen stadium on the 5th floor of the mall and stumbled upon this one. This restaurant actually has 3 locations, one of which has won a Michelin star. And you could definitely tell. We were quite tired after this, so we went back to the hotel for a quick nap and an outfit change. For dinner, I wore this jean dress that my mother had sewn for me, together with these nude suede mules that we had bought the same day. We went to this restaurant and had amazing food. And again, we lucked into a live performance, jazz this time. We had a relatively early flight, so we didn't really have time to do anything interesting other than to have our hotel breakfast and to pack. We did go to a nearby arcade to quickly see what Japan had to offer in that regard. There were many different fun crane machines as well as other games. One of my favorites was this one. We tried to get a stuffed animal, but alas, no luck. We then quickly had to go to the airport. And then, only a few short hours later, we were back home with a fresh new visa.